I gave Roman Reigns all of the WWE title belts, currently, of course, simulated an entire year of Universe mode to see how many belts that Roman Reigns could keep. So, let's get into it. We start off our journey at WrestleMania Backlash. Roman Reigns defends the WWE Championship against Edge, with Beth Phoenix in his corner. Edge is able to hit a spear on the Roman Reigns, but Paul Heyman in the corner, which we can't see him, interferes, and Reigns is able to kick out at 2. Roman Reigns then is able to hit a Superman punch and spear. He only gets a 2 count. And then Paul Heyman once again distracts Edge on the apron, but it backfires for Reigns because Edge is able to grab him, throw him against the ropes, spear him, and pin him for the 1-2-3 count. Edge becomes the new WWE champion. Hell in a Cell. We got a Hell in a Cell match between Roman Reigns and Edge for the WWE Championship once again. Roman Reigns spears Edge through the cell wall to get on the outside. They both go to the top rope, and then they fight forever. But then, there's a flapjack on the cell that breaks one of the roofs, and then they go back to fighting again. And then Edge falls off the cell, but then they go back up the cell, and then keep fighting on the cell, hitting spears and multiple submission tap outs until Roman Reigns does a ground and pound and runs right through the hole in the cell. Edge jumps down, pins him, and pins Roman Reigns for the 1-2-3 count. Yes, Roman Reigns cost himself the match by falling through the cell. I can't think of a better ending than that. So now we go to NXT In Your House, and oh my god, Roman Reigns looks like he's got hit with a car or something. Well, according to the local medical facility he was taken to after the match, Roman Reigns suffered 2 broken ribs, a bruised eye and face, and elbow injury that I don't know of. And Roman Reigns has refused to not wrestle because he does not want to lose his title, so he would rather die than lose those belts. Anyways, he takes on Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship. Fortunately for Roman Reigns, he's able to put away Breaker with ease and get out of there so he can go to the doctor again. At Money in the Bank, we have a ladder match for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar going at it once again. Brock Lesnar goes to the outside and grabs a ladder. Reigns runs at him and then just whacking the ladder on his good eye. And then Lesnar sets up the ladder in the ring and then throws Reigns into it, eye first again. So Brock Lesnar goes to the top to get the title, but Roman takes down the ladder and takes him out. So then Reigns goes to grab some stairs, and Lesnar sets up the ladder again, and Reigns puts the stairs in front of the ladder and does absolutely nothing as Brock Lesnar takes down the championship, and Roman Reigns is not doing well at all. Apparently, it seems like that he injured his eye, the only one that he can see with. So this is going horribly for Roman Reigns. At the Great American Bash, Roman Reigns, who looks even worse than he did before, now both of his eyes are gonzo, defends the NXT Championship against Ilya Dragunov, which is terrible for Reigns again because Ilya Dragunov is a hard-hitting man. And he does so. He beats the crap out of him, but Reigns is able to react to that. Reigns is able to hit a spear onto Ilya Dragunov and retain the NXT Championship somehow. I don't know how. Roman Reigns has got both of his eyes covered, his elbow broken, and his ribs broken. This is just terrible and kind of sad. At SummerSlam, we have a rematch for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns says that he couldn't see with his eye, that Lesnar damaged his eye and it was unfair, so they decided to do a rematch. It's Roman Reigns, who still looks like he's gone through a car wreck, versus Brock Lesnar in an Extreme Rules match because, of course, Reigns' bad luck continues. This match was incredibly brutal. You had nasty stair spots, dives through the ladder, and many more spots. And then finally, Roman Reigns, he hits a Superman punch and then a spear and follows it up with one more spear to put away Brock Lesnar and reclaim the Universal Championship. After the match, though, Sami Zayn, who won the Money in the Bank briefcase earlier the past month, cashes in on a Roman Reigns who is basically destroyed. Everything is hurting. His ribs, his arm, his eyes, his face. And Sami Zayn capitalizes on that. He immediately hits a haluva kick to Reigns and pins him to become the Universal Champion. Now, before we get to Clash the Castle, I'd like to do a little plug. I'd like you to like, comment, and subscribe this video because it really helps me as a creator. So thank you for your support, and let's go on to the Clash of the Castle. So now we fast forward to Clash at the Castle, where Sami Zayn defends the Universal Championship against the guy he took it from, Roman Reigns, who is now wearing an entire headpiece to make sure that his head doesn't get split open. But fortunately for Reigns, he hits the Superman punch and a spear combo to put down Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns regains the Universal Championship. Hopefully he could take a break now, because good golly, look at him. Just look at him. So we go to Extreme Rules, where Roman Reigns is not booked. Thank God for him, Jesus. Because due to Roman Reigns' substantial injuries, he has to take 2 months off. So Roman Reigns finally gets to recover, and we don't have anything booked for Extreme Rules. So let's just move on. So now we get to the Survivor Series, where Roman Reigns is back and he's healed up, no injuries anymore, so he's perfectly ready, set to go. As he teams up with the Bloodline, Silla Sikoa and the Usos take on Edge and a couple of his partners, Hollywood Hogan, Rey Mysterio, and Randy Orton, all former partners of Edge. So there's some continuation for you. Anyways, after a hellacious War Games match with the four guys beating the crap out of each other, Jey Uso is able to take out Hollywood Hulk Hogan. He hits a forearm right to the face, he covers him, he pins him, and he wins. So the Bloodline win in probably the biggest lame finish I've ever seen in my life for a War Games match. At NXT War Games, Roman Reigns defends the North American Championship against Cameron Grimes. In like a 3-minute match, Roman Reigns hits a Superman punch and he pins Cameron Grimes for the 3. Roman Reigns is back and he's dominating everybody like he should. At least for now. So at day 1, we have Roman Reigns taking on Johnny Gargano in a barbed wire death match. Yes, a barbed wire death match. Like, God. And it was pretty violent. You know, you had DDTs on the barbed wire, slams, submissions, going through a ladder. Going through a ladder that's set up between the ring and the ropes with barbed wire under it. It was brutal. But in the end, Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship after hitting a big spear, and Roman Reigns gets out of there as soon as possible because, well, he doesn't want to get any more injuries. NXT New Year's Evil, Roman Reigns defends the NXT Championship against JD McDonough. This is a pretty short match. Roman Reigns is able to hit the Superman punch and spear combo, as Jimmy Uso throws in the chair for some reason, I don't know why. Roman Reigns pins JD McDonough for the 3 and retains the NXT Championship. So at the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns is not booked again because of injuries. But fortunately, we have a Royal Rumble match where Dolph Ziggler wins the Royal Rumble match by eliminating Cody Rhodes, and Dolph Ziggler will be challenging Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Big fight. At the Elimination Chamber, we have a 6-man Elimination Chamber match for the Intercontinental Championship. Roman Reigns defends against Rick Boogs, Solo Sikoa, Gunther, LA Knight, and Ricochet. But before that, LA Knight crashed my game. So that's great. Thanks, LA Knight. Boogs is eliminated by Reigns via an East River crossing. And then Ricochet is eliminated by Roman Reigns via a spear. And after about 10 minutes of fighting, Sikoa is eliminated by Gunther via a powerbomb and a bridge. And then LA Knight is taken out by Gunther with a sleeper hold chokehold and passes out, or taps out. And then finally, Reigns is eliminated by Gunther via powerbomb. So Gunther becomes the Intercontinental Champion in a very dominant fashion. Kind of like real life. The Raw before WrestleMania, we have a United States Championship match. Finn Balor challenges the current champion Roman Reigns. Finn Balor hits a pretty good plancha to the outside, thrown back in the ring. Roman Reigns is able to hit a Superman punch for a kick out at 2, and then finally another spear to put down Finn Balor and retain the United States Championship. Now, originally, we weren't going to have a match for Stand and Deliver because Roman Reigns has been so dominant. However, I guess between New Year's Evil and Stand and Deliver, Cameron Grimes won the North American Championship from Roman Reigns. I don't know when, I don't know how, but he did. So now we have Stand and Deliver, Roman Reigns versus Cameron Grimes for the North American Championship. So now we get to Stand and Deliver, where we have a North American Championship match. Cameron Grimes hits a big slam, but he only gets a 2 count. So then Roman Reigns, so then Cameron Grimes goes for like a move from behind. Reigns elbows him right in the face. He suplexes him, throws him in the corner, hits the Superman punch, and follows it up with a spear, and he pins Cameron Grimes to regain the North American Championship. WrestleMania Night 1, it is Roman Reigns looking to reclaim the Intercontinental Championship against Gunther. In an absolutely brutal match, weapon spots, chokeholds, going through ladders, It was a very brutal match with a lot of cool spots. In the end, Roman Reigns hits a suplex onto a ladder. Gunther goes into the corner to recover, but Reigns follows it up with a Superman punch and then a spear right onto the ladder to pin Gunther and become the Intercontinental Champion once again. WrestleMania Night 2. Roman Reigns, who is damaged up and banged up due to last night's match, comes out with the entire bloodline. Paul Heyman and the Usos flanking him as he takes on the Royal Rumble winner Dolph Ziggler. And this match was really annoying. Why? Well, because both guys' finishers are corner moves. And what happened is that they both tried to get to the corner, but the other guy got up too quickly, so they never were able to hit their finishers, and because of that, they never ended the match. Fortunately for us, and me, Paul Heyman distracted Dolph Ziggler, and Roman Reigns was able to capitalize and finally hit a spear after 10 minutes of trying, and Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship in a very annoying match that I don't want to see anymore. So now, let's look to the leaderboard. How many titles Roman Reigns was able to keep? Well, he was able to keep pretty much all of them. He kept the Universal title, both NXT championships, the US title, and the Intercontinental title he won back. However, he did lose one that he was not able to get back, the WWE Championship. For some reason, he never got a well, actually, no, there is a reason, because he lost to Edge. But after his losses to Edge, he never got a rematch. So Roman Reigns finishes out with a very powerful, strong 5 titles kept. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a nice day.